See here, what is a delegate? Okay, so you can see generally there are some images, everything is here. Okay, now what is my question is, delegate is a pointer which is going to be pointing to a function. Generally, delegate is a pointer which points to a function. Okay, let's have a detailed look into the delegate. Okay, what is a delegate? Okay, let's see what is a delegate and why do we need delegate. Okay, and in this concept we will also discuss what is a member function in detail, and we'll also discuss something called as anonymous member functions. Generally, member functions are also called as methods. So we'll also see anonymous method. Okay, and these are related to delegate. Okay, so what is a delegate? Generally, a delegate is a type safe function pointer. What is a delegate? A type safe function pointer. If you know C++, okay, in C or C++, okay, these are similar to function pointers. Okay, there are function pointers in C++. But while coming to the C#, okay, we will be calling it is a type safe function pointer. So you can understand that it is a holder which can hook to a function which can be directly accessed, called as delegate. Okay, delegate is a function pointer which is going to be handling a function. Okay, now there are some what we call a theory and all will be there. Okay, suppose there is a class namely control tower that controls the flights in Delhi airport. Okay, each place knows the following: departure time, checking all the passengers, landing time, some landing position, etc. Now what I can do is, okay, all these 4 manipulations to be done. So I can have a delegate where my delegate will initially points to this, next it points to this, next it points to this, next it points to this. When I say delegate.call, all will be started. So what I mean to say is, these are individual functions, whereas my delegate can point to one function, or else my delegate is going to be pointing to multiple functions. Okay, let's have to check this example once again. Okay, now non-delegate approach. Okay, there is a non-delegate approach in the sense 2-3 individual points are required. Okay, so plain delegate that has control over. Okay, let it be. Okay, so we'll see that delegate is a type safe function pointer in C++, I mean C#.NET. Okay, it is used to refer a method existing inside a class. Now, for example, I have a behavior. Okay, I have a behavior. What do you mean by behavior? Behavior, okay, is a function, or you can say a behavior is method inside a class. Now, what is my delegate? Okay, my delegate, okay, my delegate refers to this behavior. Now, when I call this delegate, I'll be getting that method. So, to understand that delegate is a function pointer which is going to be referring to any method or member function exists inside a class. Okay, delegate refers to method or behavior. Can delegate refers to a behavior? Not only that, delegate can refer to, okay, anonymous function, or you can say anonymous method. What is that anonymous method also? We are going to be discussing in this session. Not only that, delegate, okay, can also refer to, okay, multiple methods. This is what I mean to say, that 3 points which we can implement with a delegate. See, what happens when there is no delegate? That is also point. Okay, what, okay, is a problem when there is no delegate. This also will see this. So what is a delegate? Delegate is a type safe function pointer, okay, and it is similar to C or C++ things. And why do we need a delegate? Okay, delegate requires to refer to a particular function. Okay, delegate refers to a behavior, delegate refers to a multiple methods or an anonymous method. What happens when there is no delegate? Okay, so we cannot say we cannot do anything in the delegate. Okay, we can do a lot of things, but here using delegate, okay, we can refer to a method, okay, of strictly type. Strict type. What do you mean by that? You'll be understanding. Another one, delegate can also refer to multiple methods. Multiple methods. So what happens when there is no delegate? Okay, you have to write. Okay, there is a chance that you may miss. Okay, without delegate, there is a chance that, for example, my requirement involves 3 or 4 methods. Without delegate, you have to call the method 1, method 2, method 3. For example, without delegate, thing that I am calling method 1, okay, method 2, method 3, method 4. So without delegate. Now what happens if you miss by a mistake? What happens? It will not be executed. But with the delegate, what I'll do is I'll start referring everything in the method delegate. If I call a delegate, all methods gets invoked. All methods gets invoked. That is what exactly can be happen with the help of delegate. Okay, let's start with a demonstration. Okay, so delegate is a type safe function pointer. It is very strict about pointing to a particular function. So you can understand that generally when you call a function or a method, you may don't know what will be the parameter. For example, you have an operator overloading. Sorry, method overloading. Method overloading in the sense more than one method with same name. So see here, I'll tell you a small example. Okay, see here, there are 2 methods. In that 2 methods with same name. Okay, the problem. I'm telling you the problem. I have 2 methods with same name. I can say one with single parameter. Okay, think that another one with 2 parameters. Now what happens here? If you call a method, now when you call a method, okay, when you call a method, okay, it accepts both. It accepts both. What do you mean by both? Whether it can be single or 2 parameters. I mean, that is a general behavior. Why? Because we have an overloading. So this is a major problem with the without delegate. Now when you refer to as a delegate, okay, using delegate, what I can do is using delegate, okay, using delegate, we can call a particular type of method, a particular method. Now if you tie up a method to the delegate, delegate will expect only the thing. So for example, you want to get sum of 2 numbers or sum of 3 numbers. Delegate what it refers, if it referring to the first 1 integer, it will take only 1 parameter. If you take 2 integer, 2 parameters. Okay, so you will be understanding this in a bit. Okay, let's understand this in a bit. Okay, now let's coming to the thing. Delegate is a type safe function pointer. It is used to refer to a method exists inside a class. Using delegate, we can refer specified function or specified type. There is no chance of missing with the help of a delegate. Okay, and next one, a delegate can refer to multiple functions, okay, called as multicasting delegate. A method can be added to the delegate list by using the addition, etc. and all. Okay, to remove a method also it is possible. In order to work with the delegate, there is a separate ready-made namespace called as system delegate to be invoked. Okay, let's see this in practical. Now I have a Visual Studio. In my Visual Studio, I am using a delegate. Okay, and next one, you need to remember one thing. See here, I have, what is the problem without a delegate? We'll see. Now I have a calculation program. Let's see this. There is a program called as calculation. Say class calculations, or you can say my calculations. Okay, now here I can say public static void addition. See, addition, integer A, integer B. If you are able to see this, okay, here I am writing console.write, I'm using something called as A plus B. Now you can understand that your function is accepting 2 parameters and displaying addition. Now let's say that I have one more definition which contains the 3rd parameter also. See guys, why I'm telling you this much story in the sense, understanding delegate is not that much easy. That's why I have this one. Now if you are able to see this, I have 2 methods with same name but different parameters. Now you can understand that, okay, without delegate, what is the problem? Let's say this. Now might be your requirement to do the addition. Now here I am writing addition of, say, my calculations dot addition. See here, if you give 10 or 20, it is accepting. Now see here, let's execute. You are getting the addition of two numbers. Am I clear? Now you got the addition of two numbers. Now my example, see, your requirement may be different. Right? Now what happened? We'll see. I may give the third parameter or may not. Okay, it is working. Am I clear? So you can understand that it's not a type safe. It's not a type safe. It is ready to, as per the advantage, it's ready to take two parameters or three parameters. Now, I don't know, for example, somebody else is operating this application. He don't know which to be called. Now, for example, he is expecting his third three parameters, but you are sending a two parameters. It's working. So this is a problem without a delegate. Hope you understand. Okay, there is a problem without a delegate when you have these sort of things. Now, what I want to do is, I would like to have a delegate. My delegate should refer to whatever. For example, your architect given you the requirement to call a method. Okay, if he don't give a delegate, you may call whatever you feel comfortable, but it should not happen. So type say I'm giving the delegate. How to do the delegate? Let's see a small example. Okay, see, in order to work with a delegate, okay, what we need? There are some steps involved. What are the steps? Okay, first step, in order to work with delegate, the following statements are a bit mandatory. The first one, first of all, you need to create a delegate. Next one, you need to declare a delegate. Third one, initialize the delegate with a function. What do you want to do? Finally, invoke delegate. Okay, in order to work with a delegate, there are 4 steps involved: creating a delegate, declaring a delegate, initialize a delegate, and invoke a delegate. Now, for example, I want to call a delegate like first delegate or second delegate. Let's see this. Now, how to create a delegate? So here I'm writing public, okay, delegate. I'm writing what is the function name I want to have? No parameter, okay, and my delegate is my delegate. Am I here? I have a delegate, okay, delegate, my delegate, okay. And what are the parameters? I would like to have 2 parameters, integer A, integer B. Now you can understand that there is a delegate declared by the architect or someone, which is clue. Now you can understand that if you declare a variable for my delegate, it is going to be expecting any method which takes 2 parameters. Now here, how to do this? Now declaring this done. Okay, now I'm writing my delegate. Okay, my delegate D is equal to, okay, this is the second step. D is equal to new my delegate. Now I'll use that one. Which one? Okay, addition function. Okay, so addition. What it is? My calculation dot addition. Now you can understand that it is going to be okay. Now you can understand that we are very strict that I would like to have my delegate which is going to be pointing to 2 functions. Now if you want to call this D, okay, just simply say that 1020. It is acceptable. Let's say this. Now there is no chance to get a misplace. Now see here, when you call my calculations dot addition, it accepts 2 parameters or 3 parameters. Now when I say D or D dot delegate, D or D dot invoke, you can see this. It is very clear. It is expecting only 2 parameters, integer A, B. Now even you have a third parameter, that is not possible. Now you can say 10, 20. Now let's see this. No concept of misplacing. This is the introduction to delegate, and I'm going to be explaining what is delegate. So this is a delegate. So the first advantage of the delegate is what? Type safe. First type safe. Type safe in the sense we are very clear that we are going to be pointing a particular method of particular type. The second one. Before going to the second one, let's go to the quickly on third one. What is the third one? Delegate can refer to multiple methods. Delegate can refer to multiple methods. What do you mean by multiple methods? I can have 2 variables, 2 methods, which can be called with the help of a one delegate. What exactly it is? Now I have, see here, I'm very clear. I have 3 methods. One is addition, and another one is also addition with 2 parameters, 3 parameters. Let's coming to this one. I would like to have one more method: public static void subtraction. Okay, here I'm giving integer A, comma integer B. Now what it is? This is going to be giving subtraction. Okay, see, in the real time there will be a lot of differences. Now what is my question is, initially my delegate, okay, what happened to this? Why the screen is gone down? Okay, okay. Now initially my delegate is going to be pointed into, I can say that it's going to be pointed into 2 definitions. Now my delegate, now it pointed into my calculation dot addition. Now also I'm going to be pointed into D is equal to new my delegate of subtraction. My calculations dot subtraction. It's very clear. Okay, so here if it is subtraction, it is acceptable. Now let's execute this. You will be getting the subtraction. It's not going to be getting the addition. Now what is my question is, I would like to have the first one subtraction and addition. So I can simply say multicast delegate using this one. So what is my question? I would like to perform the addition and also subtraction. Now you can understand that your delegate is performing two calculations. And again, whenever you call a delegate, you can perform two calculations. This is one of the best advantage of the delegate. Now I can tell you a small example. What is the advantage of this one? See here, when I join in a college, okay, I'll be getting admission in the college. Like for example, I want to get admission in the college. So getting admission in the college, okay, will be done by one behavior. You can understand that. I have a behavior. Let's see this. My method one, okay, takes admission in the college. Okay, for example, I have one more method too. Okay, it's going to be take admission, okay, in the hostel. Okay, in the same way, I'm having something called method 3, which is going to be taking admission in the something called library. Am I clear? Now what is my question is, these three methods to be invoked, okay, separately, so that you'll be getting the admission in the separate place. Now what is my question is, I have a delegate. Okay, now my delegate is like this. What it is here, I'm writing properly. Okay, so delegate, I'm writing void something, void my delegate. So I'm having a delegate. Okay, very clear. I have a delegate. Now in the delegate, I'm taking something called as a student ID. Okay, now what I'll do is, now my delegate, okay, my delegate, I'll create an object is equal to new my delegate. So I created one object. Okay, now what I'll do is, I'll point out this. Okay, object is equal to my delegate. Here I'm writing something called as method 1. Okay, now what happened if I call this, which one, obj dot invoke, for whom student number 102. So you can understand that 102 an admission in the college will get. Now for example, I may have like this, plus is equal to new my delegate. Okay, now method 2. Now what do you mean by this one? Okay, so you can understand that if you invoke a method, now the method is going to be pointed into two methods, method 1, method 2. Now my delegate will process both the admission in the college as well as admission in the hostel. Not only that, I can have this one, okay, method 3. Now if you say this, okay, now my delegate is going to be invoking all the three methods immediately. There is no queue. That is the advantage, and this feature is called as multicast delegate. So multicast delegate in the sense sending an email. For example, when I compose, okay, I mean to say that compose is used to send a mail. Not only compose, when I compose the mail to be delivered into the source target account, not only that, it should be stored in the source account like sent mail. Am I clear? Even you have a mailbox, you have a message box in your phone. In the message box in your phone, what happens if you send a message, okay, if you want, you have a feature that the sent messages can be recorded. So sent messages recording is the second method. Who is going to be doing? Delegate will take care of that one. So if you write a multicast delegate, not only the sending message, it's also store your message in the sent messages. So that is the advantage related to multicast delegate. Okay, now we have seen what is a delegate and what is multicast delegate. Okay, I repeat one thing. Okay, in order to work with delegates, okay, 4 steps involved. 4 steps involved. Okay, first one is what? Create delegate. Okay, declare object for this. Okay, next one, initialize delegate, delegate, and finally invoke delegate. Okay, and we already said you that there are many advantages, main 3 concepts which we are going to be discussing. Delegate refers to a particular behavior, so I can say that type safe function pointer. Okay, type safe. The second one is, what is the next one? Delegate refer to multiple methods called as multicast delegate. Multicast delegate. I can say that I want to do a journey. Okay, so here I can tell you a travel agent is a multicast delegate. What a travel agent will do, he will do all your works. Okay, he'll book a cab to you and he'll make you to reach to the railway station, and he'll book a train ticket to you. From there you can reach. So you can understand that 2-3 works will be done by the delegates. You can say a tours and travels, a package A package is, a delegate is like your regular package.